Hey folks, Tony Mo here, and today I want to try something a little bit different, format and delivery-wise, for the projects that I've been doing live over on Twitch, and that I have occasionally then been featuring the completed version of here on YouTube. We did sort of a initial discussion for the T55 because that was tied into my history with scale modeling, miniature painting, and Gunpla, and we're going to be doing a final video for that next Friday because that thing is now done. You folks will get to see it here outside of the Patreon and the private Discord for the very first time. So I'm excited about that. But I wanted to do maybe more consistent updates with these projects. If you can't stop into the live streams that happen Monday through Fridays at 1 p.m. EST over on my Twitch, which is linked down in the description below, I wanted to have some sort of an update as long as I felt I had something important to say about that project, something educational, inspirational, interesting that would be fun for you folks to follow along with. I know a lot of you Titanfall fans out there love mecha stuff. And so this is a little bit of a discussion on my progress for this Zaku mobile suit that I've been working on. This is a high-grade kit, so it's not like top of the line in terms of detail and complexity. It is an RE100, so it's sort of this re-release kit, I believe is how those work. And I picked it intentionally because I wanted something that was going to take a lot of less time to build, that was going to have a million parts, that was going to be 1/100th scale, that I could then custom paint. So you're seeing the time-lapse for the progress that we made this past Wednesday. We're going to be finishing the build up tomorrow, Friday on stream. And then over the weekend, I'm going to be working on some color decisions. And then we're going to go right into painting on Monday. And beyond that, we're going to be doing weathering, battle damage. And this thing is going to be getting its own freaking diorama. So I want to talk a little bit more about the build process for this kit and why I came away really impressed. This is somewhat of a review for this kit thus far and why I think it is the quintessential kit for Zaku fans who want to customize their Zakus, who want to do their own paint, or honestly, if you just want a quick build as maybe one of your very first Gunpla. The great thing about these kits, these high-grade kits, is that they're not super expensive. They're much more affordable. In the United States, as far as I've seen, you're looking at like $20 less than a master grade or even a real grade. And they just go together. This one in particular, anyways, I can't speak for all of them. Every kit is different. This one in particular has gone together exceptionally well. I've seen kind of mixed things in terms of the reviews for these RE100 kits, but this Zaku is, number one of my favorite stylings of the Zaku. I love a lot of the color contrast going on here between the different greens and the reds, so if you weren't going to paint it, it looks killer in my opinion. I love the sort of classic spike shield. We've got different helmet options. I think this is one of the best sort of rifles that any of the Zakus come with. I just like the way you can sort of pose the Zaku with it and the stance you end up coming with. We're going to use that to our advantage when we put a diorama together for this thing and sort of make it look like it's in a battle, sort of in the shit, if you will. So all in all, this kit has just been really spectacular for, again, all the reasons I mentioned. Build quality's been great. In fact, I've been trying not to snap the pieces together here. I've just been sort of dry fitting and leaving things as is because I know I'm going to pull them apart to paint. But sometimes it's kind of hard. Some of these parts go together so well that before you know it, you're pushing it together like, oh, I'll leave an inch, and then snap. And the entire thing goes together, and it's going to be a pain in the butt to pry it apart now. I did that with the joint for one of the legs, but that's a good thing. If you're just looking for a kit that goes together well, there has not been a single part on this kit, and I've built everything except for the arms and the weapons thus far. There's not been a single thing on this kit that has not gone together like buttery smooth, snapped in place, and then felt nice and rigid and well established. You're not going to get the flexibility you might get from a high grade or a master grade or even some of the other high grades. But again, if you're not interested in that sort of thing, if you're not looking to pose this thing like it's doing a karate kick, but rather you're going to use it for a diorama or for just a standing set piece as your first Gunpla, I think this is a fantastic kit for that. And all in all, I'd give it 2 thumbs up. Would definitely buy again and would definitely customize again. Strong recommendation for new Gundam folks as well. So going forward with this thing, like I said, we're going to be doing custom paint, weathering, battle damage, and throwing together a diorama. I will definitely be bringing a video to you guys as we go through that process. I'm extremely curious about the painting process. I've never painted a Gundam kit before. I've painted, obviously, lots of miniatures. I did the T55 recently. I've got a little bit of scale model experience, a little bit of painting experience under my belt now. I'm feeling honestly exponentially more confident about painting this kit than I was before I finished the T55. That thing was really a great lead up for me personally to wanting to do a custom Gundam kit. and I'm happy I did it. I'm happy I also just kind of made my way through it and finished it and didn't let it be something that took me 6 months and that I tried to aim for perfection on, because just doing it sort of dirty and educating myself along the way allowed me to learn a lot, and has got me going into this Gunpla kit like feeling supremely confident. I will make mistakes, no doubt about it, but I'm feeling freaking good about it, and I can't wait to get to the painting process. No idea what colors I'm going to do for it yet. I've got like a million different color combinations and themes, and I want to, again, make it look like it's in battle, so I'm leaning towards some things, but we'll leave it at that for now. Now, if you folks are interested in following along with this project, any of the projects I'm working on, getting updates from my workbench on a daily basis, you should definitely consider stopping by the Patreon. None of my videos, whether you are a Patreon supporter or not, contain any ads. I don't run ads on my content, so you're always getting my stuff ad-free. If you like it and you can't support monetarily, do me a favor and just share it with someone in your life who you think might also be interested in the things I'm doing here on the channel. But if you do stop by the Patreon, starting at $1, you can get access to our private Discord server where other folks are sharing their scale model projects, their Gunpla projects, their miniature painting projects. We're talking about upcoming video games, sharing our thoughts on those things, generally hanging out and having a good time with a good group of people. You will also get access, like I said, to daily updates via the Patreon for my workbench. Anything I'm working on, I'm posting there. You get nice, big, shiny 4K photos of all of my miniature painting stuff and all of my models along the way. I'm also often just sharing video screenshots and things like that you can download if you like and use on your own wallpapers. Again, it's another place to reach out to me, not just through the Discord, but also you can DM me on Patreon. And you also get 2 to 3 day early access for the videos. You get to see them before anyone else right there on the Patreon. If that sounds exciting to you, awesome. Maybe consider stopping by. If not, and you still enjoy the videos, keep on hanging around, keep on watching. I love to hear from you guys down in the comment section below. Huge shout out to all of my current Patreon supporters. You're all on the screen right now. You're all freaking awesome, and you are making this dive back into talking about my hobbies here on YouTube and over on Twitch something that is far more enjoyable than I ever expected it to be. Thank you all so much for the support. I can't wait to show you guys all the stuff I did on the T55 next week. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there, and I will see you all in the next one.